A major verdict that could drastically change how social media companies operate.
A jury sided with a young woman who says Meta and YouTube caused her to become addicted to the platforms. Brennan joins us with more on how this verdict could affect what teenagers see on social media.
Really, this is extraordinary. We can tell you the panel awarded $3 million to the plaintiff. The civil trial focused on whether social media companies should be held liable for harms caused to children using their platforms. The jury in Los Angeles found Meta and YouTube liable on all charges. The plaintiff was a 20-year-old, identified only as KGM, who alleged using social media from a young age caused her to become addicted and hurt her mental health.
It's of very great importance to a generation of people who have been affected.
During key testimony, Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg faced questioning about internal emails showing the company knew children younger than 13 used its apps and that they prioritized keeping people engaged to increase profits.
It's like big tobacco, essentially, like those cases a decade ago, that these products were designed to have a defect in them, which is that they were designed to be a literal drug.
Lori Schott's 18-year-old daughter, Anna Lee, died by suicide. She's suing Meta and 3 other companies in a separate lawsuit.
Her algorithms were changed, and it would start sending her content that said, here's a gun and 2 bullets. Why don't you take your life? All your pain will be gone. She died because they kept feeding her the content nonstop.
Technology experts say the case will have sweeping effects.
These companies are spending billions of dollars trying to figure out how to gain your attention much more. And when you're trying to compete, and you're an individual teenager, and you're trying to compete against companies that are investing billions of dollars into their platforms being more addictive, us individuals are going to lose every single time.
A Meta spokesperson said, "We respectfully disagree with the verdict and are evaluating our legal options." A Google spokesperson said, "This case misunderstands YouTube, which is a responsibly built streaming platform, not a social media site."
This trial could turn what has been this kind of feeling among parents that something is wrong here and something needs to change into something that could actually be a legal theory and create a sword that will then be wielded by lots and lots of other cases, a huge pipeline of liability coming at social media from here.
And speaking of that pipeline, there are 350 cases right now ready to go. In addition to, we're told, school districts that might sue. The jury, by the way, is deliberating possible punitive damages. TikTok and Snap are also named as defendants in the suit, but they each settled before the trial began.
I mean, people are clearly fed up. And as we said earlier, 3 million might not sound like a lot, but 3 million times 350.
Right.
This is not a small chunk of change.
And Jacob Ward, who was talking there at the end, he also mentioned, we heard the tobacco cases. He said this could be like that moment when they decided that tobacco was linked to cancer, or even when seatbelts were put in cars. So this could change the way all the media companies have to operate.
Yeah, all right.
Amazing. Thank you, Dick.